Spoken about this a lot. I think it's this very concerning fusion of social media and porn that's happening, where every influencer now is an OF girl, right? Every influencer that is not an OF girl is constantly harassed by their audience to have a link if they're even remotely attractive. They're just harassed and pressured into starting up a pornography career. And we're seeing this to the point where child influencers are building massive audiences, and then the second they turn 18, they start an OnlyFans. The most recent girl, I had never heard of her before. This happened recently. I'm going to have to Google her again. 18-year-old OnlyFans. This is a sus thing to fucking search. OnlyFans Bop House. Then there was a Netflix documentary about her. Piper Rockelle, right? Last week, I'd never heard of this girl before, but she pops up on my Twitter posting screenshots of how she's made $1 million from OnlyFans in the first day. And then I go, who is this girl? How she made this much money? And then I look her up on Instagram, right? And she has, I'm looking her up now, she has 6.6 million followers, right? And then I see she's just turned 18. And I thought, fuck, that's crazy. And you go on her profile and it's all just underwear, bikini, sexual photos. And then you scroll back a little bit and there's a couple birthday celebration stuff. And then you scroll back beyond that and dude, you cannot tell. There's no difference in content. It's just as revealing, except now she's 17. And it's like she had 6.6 million followers. She didn't turn 18 and then get 6.6 million. She had 6.6 million pedophiles following her. I'd never heard of this girl in my life. 6.6 million followers. She's apparently been posting since she was like in a young teen girl. I mean, all of those people should be arrested. Every single person following her should be fucking arrested. And then she starts an OnlyFans and launches it at like midnight when she turns 18. So that means that, that she's just a victim of grooming. That's what that means, right? And then I look further into this. She's part of this thing called like the Bop House, where it's like a content house, but they're all OnlyFans girls and they're all very young girls. And she has been involved with that Bop House since she was a minor, right? Making safe for work content with OnlyFans stars that then go on their own platform to promote their porn. And now this girl who was making videos with porn stars when she was 17 is now herself a porn star. And like, if men were doing this, they would be accused of grooming. They would, rightfully so, and there would be an argument to be made for them to be arrested for creating sexualized content of a minor. But because it's girls doing it, it's like not even a concern. And what's crazy about this is if this chick has launched an OnlyFans the second she turns 18, what photos is she selling on those platforms? I haven't signed up to it. I will not be. But are the photos going out her of when she was 17? Were they taken beforehand? Did she turn 18 and then they took the photos? Like, if they made her an OnlyFans profile, she at some point was 17 when they were building that. That's grooming. That's creating child porn. It's so crazy. I think that the age of consent can be where it is. I got no problem with the age of consent where it is. I do think the minimum age to star in or create pornography has got to be raised to 21. I don't think it can be 18. for reasons like this. Because I think that so many girls from the ages of 16 to 17 are thinking about and deciding to do OnlyFans before they even have an opportunity to live as an adult in the adult world, get a job, an education, try shit, right? And then these girls, they get groomed into making a life-changing decision within a week of turning 18, ruin their fucking life, and if they don't make millions of dollars, they've ruined their life, right? The OnlyFans thing only works if you make a fuckload of money, because the social stigma and the social consequences that come with being a sex worker are so high that if you don't make enough money to be financially free for the rest of your life, you've kind of just fucked it up. And you're always going to be trying to scrub away that digital footprint of yours and dealing with the negative repercussions. You have no idea what opportunity you're barring yourself from ever being able to achieve by doing OnlyFans and not making it. And most people do not make it. By the way, this is the opinion of most big OnlyFans stars, right? I know a lot of them. Okay, I've hung out with a lot of them. I've done podcasts with them. I know these girls, right? They think that people starting an OnlyFans the day they turn 18 is fucking insane and dangerous. And it's so difficult to make any amount of money doing OnlyFans. People think that it's easy. Even men think it's easy. They just look at a hot girl making millions of dollars and they think, oh, all she is being hot. It's like, no, dude, she's hustling. These OnlyFans girls are fucking smart. They work really hard. It's a very difficult job. And the ones that I'm talking about, the ones that are making a lot of money, they're smart. They know what they're doing. They are manipulating many, many men out of a lot of money and selling something that is essentially free, pornography. It's really fucking hard to sell something that people can get for free, right? And they're doing it with the added risk of, if this does not work, they have fucked their life. And they're dealing with all of the negative social repercussions at the same time they're hustling this thing. That's really difficult to do. So yes, they might be very beautiful and sexy and whatever, and that gives them a leg up, but that's not all that you need. Because if it was, every chick that did OnlyFans who was hot would be a millionaire, and they're not. Right? Every girl who's beautiful and got into modeling would be a megastar. They're not. Every comedian who is funny and started a YouTube channel would be famous. They're not. It's so much harder than it looks, and that's the trick. Is because OnlyFans girls have to disguise how hard it is, because the whole thing is, oh, it's a personal connection with you and me. That's what I'm selling. You can see me, I'll talk to you, and it's just us. And that's kind of the product, is that like intimate personal connection that is also sexual. That's what's being sold. And for that to be sold and to be fully desired, there has to be this illusion that there's no work put into it because it's just us talking and it's just you and me. And you don't see all of the admin and all of the planning and all of the social media content, all this kind of stuff that goes into it. It's really fucking hard to do well. And the illusion of it being easy is what tricks naive 17-and-a-half-year-old girls into thinking, when I turn 18, I'm going to do OF and I'm going to be set for life. You're not. And if you're not, you're fucked. And that's the reality of it. And I think that's the real dangerous thing about these massive young influencers that just flex the amount of money that they're making out of this thing, pretending that it's easy, because it is not. And dude, a 17-year-old girl or a 15-year-old girl, I imagine she would have had millions. If she had 6.6 million now, I imagine she had millions at 14, 15, 16, 17 as well. Every single adult male should be fucking arrested. It's shit like that makes me go, oh yeah, the social media ban just has to happen. You know, when I see a 17-year-old promoting an OnlyFans that she's about to launch, I'm like, oh yeah, we absolutely, I don't deserve my freedom. Like, me giving up my freedom is actually worth it to stop 15-year-old girls getting groomed into doing this. Like that's what makes you just go, yeah, fuck, kids should not be aware that this is even an option for them because they should be fucking reading about cows or whatever they do in school. So yeah, every adult male that followed that girl for years should be locked up and arrested, and the Bop House should be shut down. That's my opinion on that. Fucking crazy. The age of consent to create and star in pornography has got to go to 21. I really think that, to protect the creators, the girls, and also to get rid of that real yucky thing where it's like a just 18-year-old that looks 16. Like that's, we got to be putting definitely adult women in pornography, not, oh, you know what I mean? Fuck. Yeah, when I scrolled through her Instagram and I could not tell when she had turned 18 because the content remained exactly as sexual, I was like I went, here's me scrolling. 1, 2, 3. I think I should be arrested. Like it's just 3 scrolls. She's 16 and she's posting the exact same stuff as she was promoting her OnlyFans at 18. It's like that shit should be off Instagram. It's fucked. Insane that many people followed her. Dude, the internet has done irreparable harm to the youth. And I'm one of them, baby. Yeah, but I think like what's something really interesting is happening with social media in general, right? And another thing is these girls, right? This girl, I found out about her because she posted that she made $1 million in her first day. That's how I found out about her for the first time, because that went super viral, right? And I was like, oh my God, she made millions of dollars. Or she posted she made $2.3 million, right? And then there's another girl who I'm friends with, big OnlyFans creator, this girl called Dainty Wilder, right? Very, very sweet girl. And she is a really successful adult star, right? I've actually done a video with her. That's not one of those videos, but it's something I need to edit and I got to put out this year. But anyway, she posts a photo exposing that it's actually not even a real screenshot of how much money this chick has made. So
how you can manipulate your earnings for publicity.
This is Dainty.
Firstly, go to your earnings and double click, go to the inspect tool, and then click that button in the corner. And then you can click on any number here that you want to manipulate. I'm going to add another 10 million to my subscriptions because why not? And then I'm going to do the same here to my net, add another 10 million. And if you can be bothered, you'll do the same to your gross and all the other numbers. And oh my gosh, how embarrassing. I accidentally left a typo there. I better take that out before I post this to all of my followers. And just like that, I can fake my earnings like Piper has and like all of the other Bob House members have. And just FYI, I would not actually recommend doing this. I think this is really tasteless and just overall bad publicity. And in case it wasn't obvious, all the numbers in my previous screen recording were, of course, fake. I would never share that shit. Today I'm going to...
So she's basically gone, obviously these earnings are fake, right? And she's a very high earner on OnlyFans. So that's the thing. It's like there's got to be honesty about what actually happens with this OnlyFans stuff, because if it's just girls talking about how easy it is and how much money they're making, and both of those things are not true, that's how you get the 17-year-old turning 18 decide to ruin their life for $150 a month. And then they go, fuck, this is actually really hard, and I just wanted the reward. I was not ready for the reality. And now I feel degraded and I've ruined my